Being a legacy child is a really, really cool thing to say. TVCC has been in our family for generation to generation. Both my older sister and my mom have come to TVCC and later on finished bachelor's and now master programs. My great-grandmother, I believe, actually started on the board back in the day whenever it was still Henderson County Junior College. And so it was just a really, really cool experience to be able to have that history behind me while I was able to kind of pursue that legacy myself. As a student at TVCC, I was a trumpet player in the band that I ended up moving up into a section leader in that role. I was a Redbird student leader for my 2 years here, where basically I did a little bit of student life and then the offices transitioned to the recruiting aspect. And so then I was a student tour guide and went with the recruiting office to the high schools to actually speak with seniors that way as a student. But then I was also involved in Student Government Association here, where I was the local vice president. I served in as the regional president, and then I actually got to serve as a state officer my sophomore year. So I was pretty busy in that sophomore year with everything I was doing. So the recruiting office is kind of taking on that role as the face of the college. So like we're the first thing that people see, and so we try to kind of dress down. We don't wear the suits and ties or anything like that because it's so much more relatable whenever I dress like a college student for them to be like, oh yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want to be like, right? And so whenever I go into these schools, I'm simply explaining that fact. I'm explaining the community that we have here, the environment that TVCC offers, and that small town idea that we all encompass here. It's just such a great community to be a part of. I like to always say whenever you step on foot on TVCC's campus, like everyone you meet is going to be smiling at you, they're going to be helping you, and you're going to leave there feeling like you're at home because it's literally in our name, Trinity Valley Community College. That's what we're built around. We are a community, and that's the greatest part that we could ever sell. And so that's a joke that I have about our campus tours. I can point and talk about buildings all day long, but really it's the experience that we have at the buildings that make it what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just bricks, but everything that we do within those walls just makes TVCC pop. Everyone on campus, like I said, is gonna be someone who can help you and influence you to be a better version of yourself, lead that pathway to success. One person that I would have to say is monumental in who I've become and given me opportunity on campus would have to be probably Courtney Skiles. She is the Director of Recruiting and Admissions here at TVCC. She's also the other SGA advisor. She just has exceptional leadership skills, has a way of explaining things to students in a way that make it simple, yet keep the complexity of what the situation may be and allow you to have that sense of urgency to get something done, but with the relaxed mindset to where you don't put in subpar work, if that makes sense. And so, super incredible mentor to me. Helped me along the way as a student and now as an employee under her. Really, really great individual. Everyone on the TVCC campus is here to help and simply just get you to be successful, however that looks for you. Trinity Valley is such a great community, like I've already said, but at the end of the day, we're just an exceptional college. We have the full university experience with a community college cost. That's something that I'll say until the day I die. Every single thing that you do at TVCC is the exact same experience that you will get at these universities across the state. The only difference is you don't have to break the bank to do it. TVCC is one of the greatest things because we rely so heavily on our community and we rely on those students to come through here to get that same education that they would at these big schools, just with a fraction of the cost. And so I know my experience and my involvement, I was able to come through TVCC for free. We have those opportunities available to all of our students, and students are reaching out and grabbing that. And whenever they do that, they're able to get through TVCC at a low discounted cost, if not paying $0 of their own. My name is Colby Calhoun, and I am TVCC.